Today I'm ranking Switch 2 concepts based on if I would want them to be the next Switch console. Right off the bat, it's just going onto the dock. I don't know if I like it how it sits on the dock like that. Oh, it puts it in a warp pipe, puts it up onto the TV. Oh, and you can see the game while you're playing it. The cartridge goes into the middle. Ew, what's wrong with the Joy-Con? Why do they look like that? Those look horrible. They like snap down. Those are just gonna jiggle up and down all the time while you're using them. I kind of hate how thick the bottom is and how weirdly rounded everything is. I do like the idea of the buttons lighting up and being able to change color. I think that's pretty cool. But those Joy-Con, wow, those are gonna jiggle all over the place. I don't even understand the mechanism for why they need to snap down like that. I guess it's to hold on to the Switch, but it looks like they're just magnets. I think this is stupid. Do I think it's terrible? No. Do I think a lot of these are going to be a lot worse? Yes. So I'm going to put it in B, just right in the middle. Those Joy-Con though, ugly. Now this is an interesting looking Switch. We're going back to the DS though. What's the deal with the colors? Red and white? That's kind of interesting. The Joy-Con have grip support on the bottom, which basically means you can't take them off and hand them to people because you have a weird thing poking out of the side that'll make it hard to play in double player mode. What am I saying? Co-op. I meant to say co-op. I'm gonna say it. The icons on the bottom also pretty ugly. I was about to put it in A, and then I thought about, what is it gonna look like if you close it? It's not even with the Joy-Con, so it's going to look weird. That's horrible. I also think the dual screen thing is not going to work. No one wants to develop games for that. I'm gonna have to put this in F. Sorry. I'm sorry. What? Why is it Netflix and Spotify? It's just an iPad. It's an iPad with bad Joy-Con. It has a stylus too. Why? For what? Why would it have a stylus? I guess if it's an iPad, it's like an Apple Pencil? What? And those Joy-Con, they look horrible. How do you even press the home and the capture button? They're like deep in there. The Nintendo Switch 2 Apple iPad edition with Joy-Con that will probably get you injured is going to have to go into the F category. No question about it. That was stinky bad. This one looks a lot like the current Switch, but it has a trackpad like the Steam Deck. Wait, one person gets a Joy-Con with buttons and one person gets a Joy-Con with a trackpad. What the heck? Why does the bottom part come off the Joy-Con? What? What does that do? It just keeps showing the Joy-Con with the bottom part coming down. It doesn't explain at all what it does. Is it for grip? It has a kickstand like the OLED. That's nice. And it has a leather flap case thing? Why do the Joy-Con slide out? That's the end of the video? It didn't even explain what it did. I'm just mad. I don't get it, and I hate it. I hate it more than any of the other ones. Why would the Joy-Con slide down? What does that do? Does it make them bigger so it has extra grip? It didn't explain at all why they would go down. It's just a Switch with a trackpad and the Joy-Con slide down. I'm pretty sure it was like the same size as the Switch normally, and all of the buttons had really hard edges. That looks like it's going to injure you. I hate it. It's going in F. This has to be a joke. This one is so stupid. It's not even possible. How would the screen bend like that without a hinge? If you've ever seen stuff like folding phones, they have a hinge in the middle. They can't just fold like that. That's not how that works. The Joy-Con also have grips on the side, so you can't hold them in two-player, double-player mode, whatever I said. And the worst part about it is it's so tall. You're just gonna be sitting there playing a super tall Nintendo Switch. It's pretty dumb, but it doesn't make me feel the rage I felt inside from some of these other ones. So I think I'm going to put it in C. I think it's really stupid though. Are any of these gonna be above a B? Okay, now this one looks pretty cool. I'm actually digging the design of this. Not a huge fan of the headphones coming out of the bottom of the system. And also, I don't think the Joy-Con come off of this. Oh, so you place it onto the dock and lay it flat? You would need to buy a controller. because the Joy-Con don't come off. I do like all these different colors, especially the black and white one. I also think that blue one on the bottom is also cool. Very GameCube-y. I'm a sucker for packaging, and wow, that's a pretty cool box. I like the idea of the 1-up mushroom, but 1-up your game? That's really tacky. The design on the side is really cool though. At first I thought it was pretty cool, but it comes with a dock, but it doesn't come with a controller to be able to even use it in docked mode. That's a huge oversight and honestly really stupid. I don't think it's as bad as these other ones though. I think if it came with a controller, I would put it in A tier. It's just a clean, nice looking Switch. Looks upgraded, looks fancy. Wish the Joy-Cons would come off, but actually, you know what? The Joy-Con kind of have to come off. I'm putting it in B. That's a tough sell for me. This might be the best one yet. Look at that. The shoulder buttons, the speakers and the vents, the sticks, the D-pad, the buttons. Everything about that is just perfect. We finally did it. We finally have an S tier. Wait a minute. Dang it. That's just a Switch Lite. Dang it. I knew it looked familiar. You're not fooling me. That's just a low resolution image of a Nintendo Switch with a D-pad. Oh, but it has a weird OLED-esque kickstand and triggers that look horrible with like grips on the back, but the grips don't look good at all. No, thank you. Honestly, the colors kind of suck too. This is like a very marginal upgrade, and it doesn't really look like an upgrade. It looks just worse. It is similar to a Nintendo Switch, and for me, Nintendo Switch is an S tier, but it's just worse. So I'm gonna put it in... Oh man, imagine if it was just a Switch, but they just did that stuff. I think I would be really mad if this happened. I think we have another F. Oh no! None of these are gonna get above a B. Immediately no. I hate that stick. Light up buttons are cool. Why are there lights on the inside like that? That looks weird. Oh, it's the Nintendo Switch 3. We're skipping the 2 and going straight to the 3. Ew, there's spinny wheels on it. Why is there spinny wheels? The form factor looks awful. Oh, the colors change depending on the game you're playing. That's kind of cool. It's a dual screen the whole time? And the Joy-Con do come off. Okay, so they do come off. Whoa, and then you stick them onto a battery bank and it turns into a controller. That's a really bad looking kickstand. This is stupid. Like I said earlier, the dual screen thing wouldn't work. The sticks look horrible. The form factor in general looks horrible. It kind of looks like it was co-developed by Nerf. They also made it unnecessarily longer by adding the light strips in the middle. There's no point to that. It's just taking up space for no reason. I'm trying so hard not to put everything in F, but I think I hate this one the most. This one is so stupid. Oh, wait. What? Why is there stuff on the top? What does it even say? Oh, it says you can put touchscreen stuff on the top? Who wants to touch the top of the screen to press buttons? You can't even see them when you're playing normally. You have to tilt it in order to see them. Split screen mode. Wait, is it screen all the way around? What? It is screen all the way around. Look at the back. It's extra screen. So when you're playing games, your hands are just touching another screen on the back? For what? Why does that exist? I hate it. Stop showing me pictures of it. I hate it. I said stop. Purely because of the screen on the back, this has to go into F tier as well. You drop that thing once and it's done. Well, if Nintendo does anything other than this, I think we're pretty good. Thanks for watching. If you want to see other tier list videos, check out the one that I just put on the screen in the thing and just click on something or whatever. I'm upset. Goodbye.